All right, welcome everyone, welcome. Let's give this a few more minutes. People are coming in. So let's just a moment more, as is always the case. Getting in is sometimes takes a little bit longer. All right. Okay, 2 more minutes for people to find this. I'm pretty sure it's a bit confusing to get things moving at this time of the day. Okay, 1 more minute or so, and we'll get started. If you have any question whatsoever about Meteor Impact, Meteor community, about our sponsors, please put them into the chat or into the poll section. And meantime, let me check how we are going. Here I will be monitoring all of those places for chatting and all that stuff. And let me do a final shout out. All right. So in the last moments that we are waiting, how many people do you guys think have signed up for Meteor Impact? Put your guesses in the chat. And for those of you who have access to the backend, no cheating. Don't be shy. That's how many people have signed up for Meteor Impact. Okay, Kevin, you asked for it. Now that means I have to find some memes for you. Open my infamous memes folder. So then, where, okay. So this is specifically for Kevin, who thought it was over 9,000. I am sorry to disappoint. Maybe in a few years, hopefully, if Meteor continues to expand. So what else? What other guesses we have? 120. Oh, come on, Frederick. A bit less. 230. No, no, no. Any more guesses? Still no. Well, nope, that's the wrong meme. Anybody else having any other guesses or no? Come on. I want to see your guesses. All right. So I think it was enough of the time. So let's get this show rolling. Welcome, amazing and beautiful Meteor developers and fans. This is the final thing that we have on our schedule, which is kind of the, you could say, closing ceremony in a way. Let me see if we have some nice people that we could also invite on the stage. So let's allow this person to speak. Please. Oops. No, that's not what I wanted. We have so many people. So it's been a year since the last Meteor Impact, the first Meteor Impact ended. At that point, I wasn't sure if there's going to be another one. There was, and similar like last year, this has been a lot of work, and I want to thank all the sponsors and everybody else from Meteor Software who has helped make this possible. So Elise and Kevin especially, because they helped me a lot to get all of these things ready. Renan for his amazing talks. Obviously, Felipe always comes and does the show because he has all the awesome announcements. But everybody else was superb. I really much enjoyed the talks. I think the hangouts this year were also very fruitful and fun. Met some old faces, some new faces. Shout out to our T@3 yesterday, where those who were present also got from one of the attendees a coupon to buy some Turkish tea. So that was really an amazing touch. And one more time, thank you. Once you watch this recording, I don't think you are in here, but you know who you are. You're amazing. And now let's go to the question that I have been asking you in the chat. Let's see if we have any better guesses. So no. So just to be sure, I'm reloading the backend to see the final number. And the final number of registered users is 454, which is a bit more than last year, but not by much. As always, I think up till like 2 days ago, we were like around 150 or so. So people register last minute to come in. And yeah, that's kind of how it is with these free events. And I don't know about you, I had a lot of fun. So once again, thanks to all the speakers and everybody who had contributed to this. One more time again to all the sponsors, from the community, contributors to Meteor Software, Pathable for providing this amazing platform, AG Data, Vasco, and ScaleGrid for sponsoring, and also one more time for Vasco for some of their amazing talks. And I have also kind of a message from AG Data. They are sorry that they could not do any talks this year. And that's mainly because they are right now in the middle of raising another round of funds for their company. So also congratulations to AG Data on that. And before I move on, I see Elise is kind of putting her hands up. She wants something to say, so go ahead. And I will also be adding Alan because he has also some nice things to say as well, or insightful. And I think this kind of goes as a place for everybody. If you want something to say, raise your hand, and I'm more than happy to give you the permission to speak. So as always, and let me double check the chat if we have something. Elise, you have problems? Ask to unmute. Try now, Elise. It works. Still not hearing anything, so let's do this the harder way. Let's make you a speaker. Oh. So hello, do we have a Elise speaking? Hello. Let me double check settings on my side, unless that we don't have any issue here now. So my side is fine. Actually, Zoom has been acting up with putting the wrong input, but I should be fine now. So how can everybody hear me or not? Okay, so that's always good to confirm. Would be kind of weird just speaking to myself, but anyhow, Elise wanted to remind everybody, as I, that all of these sessions, except for Hangout sessions, are recorded. You can actually go now back into the schedule, click on the sessions in particular, and see the recorded sessions. We also have all of them up on YouTube eventually, either in one big push or maybe kind of spread it out, so you can kind of reminiscent about what has transpired here, all the good times. The hangout session or the chill sessions, as they are marked as, are not recorded, so that people can relax and talk as they would normally. And so we can also cover complete off topics there as well, but there would be no reason to record as we talk about our favorite teas and other topics that are unrelated to Meteor, so those are not recorded. And so those are away. So Let me move over to here. And before we kind of close this up, I want to give a couple of reminders. First of all, about Meteor community packages. We are on GitHub. You can find us there under Meteor community packages, or if you go to meteor.js.community, that's kind of our crossroad, you could say, where we have all the things about what's packages we are working on, what are our other projects, and you can sign up for a newsletter. You can get onto our community Slack, and so on, so on. And here, you can see all what's going on. If you have, something to discuss in regards to maintaining packages and or wanting to community maintain on packages, you can do that under the organization repository. And I would like to also use this opportunity, as I do all the time, to consider, that if you use the community packages to sponsor the maintainers, most of them have GitHub sponsorships. So, and we have listed under Meteor Impact under sponsor section, we have listed some of the more well-known, or at least that we know about, contributors that have set up their sponsorship. If you have set up a sponsorship, you're on your Meteor developer, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to add you. And we also have some couple of other projects that have sponsorships open as well. And should also, this is for example my sponsorship page, so you can, sometimes there are also some other interesting things, like in my case I'm providing a newsletter about what's happening in the community and what's going on. But enough about all these shameless plugs. I would like to ask one more time if anybody has any final questions, thoughts that they would like to share with us. And I don't see anything, but I'll give you some more time, or you can type in one more time. Thanks a lot to all the speakers. Please check the speaker Slack channel that we have on the community Slack. If you are for some reason not there, or you just have joined only recently, please let me know so I can add you. We'll be looking into if we can send some swag or merchandise your way as little thanks for all the amazing talks that you have provided us with. And with that, one more time, a huge thank you to everybody on the Meteor team, Meteor software itself, the community, all the speakers. I could, go one by one, but then I don't want to hold you for too long. But again, one more thanks to you, and I'm looking forward to talking to you either in person or via Slack in the coming weeks, months, and hopefully years into the future. One, amazing, or again, one big thanks to Pathable for sponsoring us this platform, and also sponsoring the Meetups platform as well that we use from them. So that's meetups.meteor.com if you want to meet with other Meteor developers in your locations or around the world. Check them out. AG Data and ScaleGrid for their amazing sponsorship, Wasco for their sponsorship and their amazing talks. So thank you very much. And as you can see, I am super tired, as is probably true for all the European listeners and watchers. So I'm going to get a hot bath and enjoy another complete Meteor Impact. And I hope that we'll be able to do this again next year, and that I will see you all next year and through the year at other different meetings. So again, thank you very much, and happy hacking, and see you around. Good night and good weekend.